it's a full moon tonight. And you know what they say when there's a full moon? People go crazy. People are a little bit cuckoo in the head. Now, we see the same pattern when we look at the stock market, okay? In times of a full moon and in the times of a new moon, the stock market overall rises and falls. Now, what can we learn from this? This world is operated by patterns, by synchronicities, by signs. Okay, these little signs that we see every day. 111, numerology. Signs of repeating numbers, signs of animals coming into your life, signs of people that so happenly just stumble into your life when you need them the most. Now call it what you want, call it God, call it some divine intervention, some universe, but we're always given signs when we're going on the right path if we so choose to get them. Now, everything's a choice here. Everything in life is a choice. And there are cases where we feel, especially now, we feel such loss, such despair in what's happening in the world right now. And it's a pattern where there's times of prosperity and times of despair, and we're living a time where we're experiencing the most despair. And sometime, I mean, COVID did happen, I don't know, but collectively, we're in a time when we're feeling a lot of despair, a lot of hopelessness in this world. And we're always asking for signs of it getting better. Am I going the right path? Is this going to get any better? Am I going to be provided for? Is this my life situation going to change? And I guess this is my sign to you that you're on the right path. That you're not alone. That there's people protecting you. That there's a community there. Everyone's going through this. It's a collective experience where we're all going through the same things, more or less. We're not immune to what's happening in the world, like the environment that we're in. We can't change the environment we're in, but we can change is how we respond to it. And looking at the bright side, because God knows we need it the most. And asking for signs of good news, of hope. Reminding yourself every day that there is happiness, that there are good things in life that you see every day. Watching some Hope Core is going to help you cope. We need that. Now, I've been seeing a lot of 111s, 144, and I'm taking it in stride. I'm taking it in stride, and I'm trying to view it all as a sign that when there's destruction, there is always rebuilding. There's always something new, something good that happens after destruction. Because after you've reached rock bottom, there's only up that you can go. You can't go any farther. And I'm here to remind you that sometimes there needs to be chaos. Sometimes there needs to be a disruption in your peace in order for new things to come into your life. See, when you break up with that toxic ex, of course you're gonna cry. Of course you're gonna feel like he might have mistreated you at the time, but it's still a loss because maybe you've been with them for years, right? But you need to let go of that loss, let go of that individual to make space for what's to come into your life. Because there's so much out there. You just haven't given it space to enter your life, accepted it, reflected on it. If you're too caught up on that ex, if you're too caught up in that individual, if you're too caught up on the loss that you've received, you won't be looking at anywhere else but that. But that loss that you've experienced. Instead of looking up and seeing the clouds, looking up and seeing, wow, there's beauty around me, there's opportunity around me, you're going to be too focused on that loss that you've experienced, that unshakable loss and destruction in your life, that you won't see and look around and see and stop and smell the roses and see that there's still stuff out there. So I think this is it for me. This is a very short video. Meditate. Just let yourself reflect and give yourself some space to think about something other than the hardship and the loss that you've experienced. Allow yourself to grieve it. Give yourself time to grieve, but know that there is another side to this coin, another side to this loss, and then you'll go through it like we all do. Anyways, this is it for me. I'm hungry. You have a good day.